Hi, are you guys here to learn how to make friends with me? I hope you are, because that's what this episode is. Hi, SWAT Friendship Simulator, Volume 1. Let's start. You just crash landed on a planet called Alternia, and staggering from the smoldering wreckage from the ship. We're now completely alone in a strange world. Desperate for information, for provisions, and possibly for a bit of medical attention. Most of all, you are desperate for friendship. Won't someone on this godforsaken rock be your buddy? Any weirdo will do. You're not that picky. Hang on. What's this now? Is someone approaching? This man has a hot dog. Like, with legs. See him and let's go. Yeah, someone is approaching. A strange, gray-skinned alien with a cozy-looking hoodie. Perhaps they will make for a good friend. What's up? Oh, look at his cute little... It's like a hot dog end. Oof. Hang on, sorry, I didn't get a good look at you before I started talking. I guess you're really weird looking. I kind of uncomfortable about this. Your stammering reply eventually conveys that you are a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in need of some medical treatment. You're also really lonely. Wouldn't mind making a new friend right now. Hungry, huh? Let's see what your game is. Aren't sure what he's talking about. And your eyes drift towards the obvious target. The exquisite hot dog he's holding. It looks really, really good. Your mouth starts watering noticeably. Just fountains flowing from our mouth. Aw, no! I knew it. You're just like all the rest. Your agendas have me relinquish my delicacy. Well, forget it. I've been tricked out of 2 other oblong meat products this week already. You probably think I'm an easy mark due to my blood color, but I still have some dignity at least. You don't know anything about blood color, or why that would matter in this conversation about his hot dog. You're hungry, sure, but you didn't mean to cast a threatening gaze at his meal. All you really want to do is make a new buddy, so you don't feel quite so alone in this strange new world. I see. Just want a friend and not my sweet meat. I can't say that sentence. Sorry, I get a little paranoid when I walk around with such delicacies in public. Well, eat it, man. Can't be too careful. Folks tend to get that greedy look in their eyes around my warm sausage. These are odd ways to express the things he's saying, you think? But it would be rude to point that out. Probably best change the subject. Get this blossoming friendship moving in the right direction. Do you live nearby? Yeah. Or I used to, I mean. My place was bombed by drones a while ago. Oh, look at your little chubby cheek. Now I don't have a hive, but I'm making it work out here. Foraging for tasty things when I can. I'm sorry, I can't get over how cute he looks. I've gotten pretty good at it. Talking people into giving me meat products, I mean. Dude, you gotta... Oh my goodness. I made the right choice. Quickly feel a sense of pity for your new friend. You thought you had it rough. Crash landing here, hungry and friendless. And to think of it, feels like your arm is broken? Your ribs too, maybe. But enough self-pity. This is about making a new great friend. You ask your friend if there's anything you can do to improve his life. Oh, wait. Are we friends now? Like, is that official? Yeah, I don't know. Let me slow it down a bit, see how things go. Not saying it's out of the question, I just think I should take some time to see if you're actually a friendship with you. Look, I understand, man. Someone I trust, you know, not just another looky-loo gunning for my delicacy. Oh damn, you got out over your skis again. That sounds like a terrible thing to do. Is that bad to do? I've never skied. Of course he's right, this is totally reasonable. You feel I can't read today. You feel sure you can do what it takes to win him over. You make a mental note to avoid looking or mentioning his hot dog, since it seems to be such a sensitive subject. Do everything in your power to avert your gaze from the hot dog. You were aggressively not looking at it, in fact. Don't think hot dog thoughts. Don't think hot dog thoughts. It's working. You weren't thinking about hot dogs at all. It's like he isn't even holding one. No one ever even brought up the fact that hot dogs exist. You seem to notice, on some primal level, your current non-hot dog mindset. Or he seems to notice, not you. He smiles. His little horns look like hot dogs. You pay close attention to the boy's face. It's a nice smile he has, actually. Very kind, disarming. A few freckles here and there, a mop of messy hair draping over his eyes. What a nice friend this would be to have, you think? He's kind of adorable. Really, if you disregard the prickly attitude about his hot dog. His hot dog has legs, man. Oh, wait a minute. You don't want to start thinking thoughts that are too friendly. You should dial this down a little. Stick to the basics. You just want a cool new friend, nothing more. Try to spark up some non-meat related conversation soon before things get awkward. What about his house? It got bombed? Yeah, you know, routine drone passed through my hood. A little bombing, a little culling. That's how it goes around here. I was a lucky one. My Lucis, not so much. Oh no, don't cry! Friendo! You don't know what a Lucis is, but you can deduce it was someone important to him. Who probably died in the bomb. That's very likely. And overwhelm him with annoying questions about his culture, you decide the right play is to show some sympathy. Thanks! I miss him. Sometimes I think I enjoy savory bun delights as a way of covering up the pain. They're so good though, it's hard to stop. Also, I favored the juicy meats before he died anyway. It's something we did together. Sniff. You can't say that sentence. I would start talking about my hot dog once more. Just drop it, please, dude. Don't bring it up. You brought it up! You didn't bring it up, but you don't want to correct him. The boy is clearly grieving. You see two faint red tears rolling down his cheeks from behind the messy bangs. Your heart can't take it. You have to console this homeless boy somehow. And he'll definitely be your friend. But what to do? I mean, I feel like a hug is a bit aggressive. And a hug would also, like, bring us towards this hot dog. Let's give him a friendly pat. Keep it simple. Pat him on the back a couple times. Everything's going to be okay, says Jerry's new friend. Or at least working towards earning that status. He has a new ally to help him with whatever comes his way. He wipes his tears and appears to get himself back together. Your friendly gesture worked. You're right, I shouldn't let the past get me down. No way I'm free. I'm off the grid. They probably think I died. No need to worry about knocks on my door because I don't have a door anymore. Maybe I can live off the land for the rest of my life. Yeah, but like, hot dogs don't occur naturally in the wild unless you want to eat a cattail, so hold on. Scrounging for sumptuous indulgences wherever I may find them. By rummaging through offal drums and smooth talking the right mark. Sounds like life, honestly. I miss my Lucis, but I think he would be proud of me for stealing hot dogs from people. If I can make it without him, if I can survive on my own, I know he would be proud. It's going to go horribly wrong. Maybe I don't even need to leave the planet. Wait, you were gonna leave the planet? Maybe I don't even need to leave the planet. Maybe I can avoid taking the ordeals altogether. Can't test, you can't find. Play my cards right, I can probably live to ripe old age on this planet without getting caught. Like hiding in alleys and sewers, scraping together just enough succulent protein to keep myself going. Honestly, I don't even need to get by that long. Hey, little chubby cheek. Because I have a much shorter lifespan than most trolls. I think I might be able to make it, or make this work. You look confused at the last remark, but again, don't want to be impolite. He holds up his hand as if to tell you not to bother. I can tell you're not from here, it's okay. Rustbloods don't have a long time, or live a long time. Blood classes higher than me live progressively longer the higher you go up. Sea dwellers live basically forever. Kinda crazy and seems unfair, but that's how it is. I'd be jealous of them, but I think I'm not. Almost grateful I don't have very long to make it in this world. I don't know what I'd do if I had longer. I'm happy to settle into a nice short ride, keep a low profile, and get some good meat along the way. Nothing wrong with that life, if you ask me. Understand, it seems like a tragic story, but if your friend has made peace with his destiny, might as well too. Go for a sympathetic shrug and continue your impressive streak of consecutive seconds, not looking at his hot dog at all. He smiles again. He seems to be relaxing, gripping the dog a little less tightly. That's good. You know, you're good at listening. Not many people understand me at all. We're here for you, demon. A lot of people find my overly possessive attitude towards me delights to be strange and off-putting. I've heard this more than once and lost some friends that way. Boo. There's some past personal dramas I do not want to think about, let me tell you. But you're different. Maybe you put me at ease because it's obvious you're even lower than me? No offense, but you are. Drones would vaporize a hornless goof like you, no questions asked. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Laugh it off. You're not scared, you say. You survived worse. You pat your broken ribs and wince. Clutch your sore ribs with a broken arm, and wince even harder because of that. Because we're good at this. Oh man. Looks like that arm's hurt, huh? Yes, it's broken. Let's see what we can do about that. Here, hold this a second. He hands you his hot dog without hesitation. Oh wow, he wants you to hold it? Such a remarkable gesture of trust. You're overwhelmed. Gingerly take the hot dog with your good arm, being very careful. You hold the hot dog from beneath your fingertips as if it's a priceless, delicate treasure. He takes off his vest and puts it on the ground. Then he takes off his shirt. You avert your eyes for a moment, then realize that's silly. Nothing particularly indecent about this, you suppose. He's comfortable, so are you. And puts his vest back on, takes the hot dog back from you, and hands you the shirt. Here, I made a sling out of it. Now we have shirtless Troll Buddy. That should help. He's right, it does help. Your broken arm is a lot more comfortable and secure. The shirt smells like meat, too. Can't tell if you think that's a bonus or if it's weird. That's totally a bonus. You decided it's a there we go. We're on point. This is your new friend. He loves meat, and so do you. It's your greatest common interest, in fact. Nice. You know, I think we make a pretty good team. I don't know if I'm ready to officially call you my friend yet. But I may be getting close. You're pushing all the right buttons, man. Just being someone who listens and understands. You have no idea how much that means to me. You're so happy to hear this, it makes your heart sing. Well, if you're keeping it totally real, some of these things he's saying are just a little strange. Like maybe this boy wasn't really socialized properly? By his Lucius, you guess? You don't think that might, or you think that might be his dad, but again, you don't dare ask. Not when the positive feelings are flowing like this. Why kill the good mood? He gets a little closer and swoops a hand through his thick black bangs. For the briefest moment, catch a glimpse of one of his eyes. Guarding you fondly, your heart beats a little pet. Are we gonna kiss? With a hand on your shoulder, you're starting to wonder if all he's interested in is friendship. He's going to eat me. I'm a giant hot dog to him. You hope that's all he wants. You think that you don't think that you're ready for anything more than that. Desperate for friendship, or really companionship at any point, or even any sort. I can't read, guys. I'm so sorry. But that's moving pretty fast for you. But you're too nervous to make your feelings clear on all this. If he goes any further, you're not sure you'll have the will to protest? Listen, dude. It's a gorgeous meat product we both admire. I'm thinking maybe we should. Look at his little blush! I think that sounds good, actually. Oh my, yes, that sounds wonderful. You're so hungry. And you're beside yourself with gratitude that DMN is willing to share with you something so precious to him. It really means a lot. It literally has bug legs. Here, I have an idea. Oh, hi. Are we in love now? He brings his face closer to yours. He holds the hot dog up between your faces with both ends of the hot dogs pointing to his mouth and yours. You're not sure what he wants you to do. You can't find the breath to ask. It seems like he wants you to... Yes, eat the hot dog with him. Lady in the Tramp style. I'm sorry. slanted. There was another option. Like, that was the only obvious thing. Yes, if pressed on it, you'd agree that act is uncomfortably erotic. But you don't have to admit it is... But you have to admit it is a good way to share a food item, whilst ensuring it gets split about evenly. No, just break it in half. You absolutely loathe the idea of letting your friend down. It's completely at odds with your values as a person. Chomp down your end of the hot dog, as he does with his end simultaneously. Holy shit, that is so good. Take another bite, and he times his bite perfectly. He's eerily good at this game. It's throwing you off your chewing a bit, which makes you cough a little when you swallow. Oh my gosh, his face is so close! Damn it, senpai, calm down! We don't feel like you can pause without breaking eating rhythm with him. Might be what a bad friend would do. Keep going without really swallowing as you go. Get closer to his face, which is creating an imminent situation you aren't sure how you're going to handle. You haven't planned for it, and it's coming up fast. The hot dog backlog collects in your throat and is getting a bit too heavy, so you try to swallow, but you can't. You gag. Oh no! And cough up all the chewed hot dog matter explosively into his face. He recoils, absolutely stunned. His bangs are blown back, and he's staring at you with wide eyes. Hot dog and bun bits are all over his face. Says nothing for a moment, then puts his hand on his throat. Oh fuck, he's choking. He points at his mouth desperately. You do something. The Heimlich, of course. That's what you need to do. You need to save your friend's life. I'm sorry. This is so stupid and funny and awkward. You get behind him and put your good arm around his belly and form a fist. You plunge the fist under his ribcage, trying to dislodge his masticated delicacy. It's no use. You can't get any leverage. You need your other arm. Really hurts, though. You'll have to make the sacrifice for your friend. Yes, a friend who may have just tried to trick you into kissing him with a silly hot dog stunt. Not sure how you'll navigate that tricky subject once he's breathing again. Well, you'll deal with that later. Right now, you have to save his life. Put your broken arm out of its sling and grab your other fist in front of his belly and squeeze. Try and try and try. His face is turning, well, not blue. Deep red? Yes, because his blood is rust-colored. Sure, that makes sense. Make one more time. Your broken arm throbbing in pain. A huge gob of chewed hot dog launches out of his mouth like a cannonball, and the expulsion creates enough force in the other direction. It causes you to accidentally lift him up into the air, and accidentally suplex him into the mud behind you. No! You in turn go tumbling over him, and the two of you are soon locked in an inseparable pinwheel of interspecies downhill mayhem. You roll and roll down the grassy incline towards the nearby neighborhood, towards the street. Luckily, you stop just short of the street, but Diamond's neck lands right on the sharp edge of the curb. And after flipping in the air once or twice, you come down right on his face with your big ass. You hear a crack. Diamond? You slap his cheeks a little. No response. He's not breathing. You check on him. Throat is clear of hot dog debris. Oh god. This can't be happening. You look around, panicked. This isn't what you need right now. All you wanted was a friend. You can't be held responsible for alien murder. You have to hide the body. You see a couple of kids creeping out of nearby houses to see all the commotion is. There's no time. You've got to find a bush or something. There, over there. Looks like a little alien bushy thing. It's pretty small. What'll have to do? You drag the vested, shirtless carcass over to the bush. Oh my goodness, we murdered our friend that just wanted to, like, smooch hot dog us. You dump the body in the bush, and it's really not convincing. It looks like a dead kid who was unceremoniously dropped on top of a small bush in a poor attempt to conceal a murder. Gotta come up with better. Wait a minute, someone is standing behind you. Oh, that's the other one we could have picked. Hello, stranger. Don't worry about this little mess you've made. I'll take care of it for you. Okay. Is she hitting us? Oh no! Damn it, I'm so sorry! Alrighty, I'll do another recording of this and talk to her next time, because I don't think we'll get through that in 10 minutes. Especially now with me giggling. I'll see you guys then. Bye!